Hey guys, this is Luke again, and welcome back to yet another Ninjago video onto the channel today. Now, if you guys remember, last time I made a video on, why Kai, in my opinion, did not deserve the title of the Green Ninja. Well, this is that follow-up to that video. So this is who I think, in my personal opinion, of who deserves the title if it wasn't Lloyd, because we all know it's gonna be Lloyd in the end. Um, but there is gonna be a bit of a shocker towards the end of the video because I will pull some sort of game theory shit. Because yeah, game theory actually used this part of science. But I will reveal that in just a few minutes. So, um, basically, I will do all the viable candidates and to see which ones make sense and which ones just simply don't fit in terms of their character. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get started. Alright? As I said before in the Kai video, Kai does not seem like the perfect fit. Does not seem like a fit for the title. Because in that time he was very arrogant. He was very cocky. He was very full of himself. And this, getting the Green Ninja Gi would have just fueled his ego. It would have just fueled his arrogance. Most likely showing off the ninja that, hey, I've got the power, you don't. Nah, 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 nah. That's pretty much what I imagined not Cole, Kai to do. So, in the end, I feel like the other ninja would just get mad at, I would just get mad at him and pretty much ditch him in the end. And Kai can fight, but he cannot take on a whole army by himself. It's suicide. It's suicide. So yeah, Kai becoming the Green Ninja is probably much one of the dumbest moves in the entire show. I'm sorry for you Kai fans, but it's one of the dumbest moves that you could have done. Now we go on to Jay. Jay, I also don't feel like deserves the title because at that moment he was very much a jokester, and he still was. He still is nowadays. He's still a jokester. But this was when he was like an epitome of the jokester. He wasn't like super serious at times, but he can be. But the issue I find here is I just feel like he wouldn't take the role seriously, and he might just, be so inexperienced that the other three ninja would just usurp him and make him feel like an embarrassment. So it would not be a wise decision to give Jay the title. Then we have Nia. This one is a weird option because she was actually in that episode of The Green Ninja. She was actually going to be a candidate, but the weapons didn't shine for her. Now, this was before she was an actual ninja, so this would have made her a ninja way longer than when she actually became one. But in reality, I don't think it would have worked, simply because at that point in time, she was so focused on Samurai X, and she loved being Samurai X. She loved being her own thing, as she said multiple times. So it would really kind of destroy that development of her creating her own thing and having Samurai X. So she doesn't really work for me. Now we're down to two candidates, Zane and Cole. Zane definitely would work for the title. He's built to protect those who cannot protect themselves and do anything to save the world. I mean, it's shown in season 3 what he's able to do for not only his friends and family, but the entire world. And and he would be a great choice. He would be a great candidate for the Green Ninja title. But then we come to Cole. Cole would also be a great candidate for the title. He has that pretty much that same passion, that same love and compassion that Zane did at that time. And he was also the leader of the ninja team at that time. So it would make sense for him to be the leader of this. So that's where I pulled in this plot twist. It's a plot twist on the plot twist, if you think about it. There is no one chosen one. There are the chosen ones. Yeah. So basically, Zane and Cole would have been the Green Ninja. There was no one single Green Ninja. There are two Green Ninjas. Or Ninja, as, what's his name? Cruncha said. I think it's just Ninja. But this, you know how I mentioned science in this video about how game theory kind of used this? Well, in a video talking about, Harry Potter. It was a Harry Potter video on their film theory channel. Basically, they talked about this theory and how Neville Longbottom was just as easily as a candidate of being the chosen one, just like Harry Potter, because he fit all the criteria of the prophecy just as well, if not more than Harry did. So, and this theory is called the many worlds theory of quantum mechanics. And this is from Wikipedia, so yeah, it's not entirely trusted. The many worlds interpretation, or the MWI, is an interpretation of quantum mechanics that asserts that the universal wave function is objectively real and that there is no wave function collapse. This implies that all possible outcomes of quantum measurements are physically realized in some world or universe. Basically, all events are real. They just don't interact with each other. For example, let's say I have options to eat. Let's say I have either ice cream or potato chips to eat. I decide to eat the potato chips. The idea of me eating the ice cream is still very real. It just simply doesn't happen, basically. So, with basically what game theory Matt Pat said is that basically Neville is that the only person who had the choice of choosing which one of the two outcomes would happen was Voldemort. And Voldemort chose Harry, so Harry's story would be played out. And the same goes here. The only thing in this case, the only thing that was destiny itself. It could have chose Zane or Cole just as equally. And either option would have worked out in real time. So, if Zane was the Green Ninja, I think he would do an excellent job. But so do I think with Cole. So basically, the events... So let's say if Cole was the Green Ninja. The idea of Zane being the Green Ninja is still there. It just doesn't happen. Pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. So yeah, like I said, there is no one Green Ninja. There are two Green Ninja. In my headcanon, personally, it's Zane and Cole, since they both share very equally attributes that that would make them equally viable as an option. But that's just what I think. Who do you think should have been the Green Ninja? And would you have changed the timeline if you were to do so? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel by clicking on that red subscribe button, and click on the notification bell to see every video that I will upload. And I'll see you folks in the next video. Bye bye!